back before Habitat, I was living in public housing. I was in my second year, no, actually my third year of college at Gardner-Webb University. Um, and I really didn't know what I was going to do after public housing or after I got my bachelor's degree. A friend of mine gave me a card for Habitat for Humanity. She had went to one of the actual information sessions, and she gave it to me and said, hey, I think there's something that you're ready for more so than I am. So she gave me the card, and I called, and that started the process of me getting into the Habitat, or starting that process of the sweat equity and those things. Um, They did several interviews with me. I had home visits. They make sure you're the right candidate, that you understand the program. They explained everything to you. There was a series of classes that I had to take, which I think were more beneficial than anything. I think every homeowner, whether Habitat or not, should experience that, because they teach you budgeting. They show you how to be not only an effective homeowner, but how to maintain your home and replace and repair things. And so those classes are very educational. And I think that created more my success of being a homeowner than anything. And then just having that one-on-one person just to kind of check in with you and making sure you're staying on the right path, because it's so easy to get off that path, especially if you know, to get off of your being focused on your goals. I did sweat equity hours. I remember those in the summer. That was, you know what, that really gives you a sense of ownership, and it holds you accountable. It also makes you very appreciative, because you look back, and I still say to this day, you know, I helped build this house. Nobody just handed me anything. I actually came and I sweated, and I actually helped build my own home. I mean, how awesome is that? Working with volunteers and people from the churches and Habitat just has a spirit about them. The staff does too. It's something you just really can't explain, and a lot of people need that to really help push them and guide them. I remember when I actually closed on my home. I mean, they sat down and went through everything with me. There was nothing that I was not unsure about. Reasonable down payment, no interest. You can't beat that. People that really care about you and show that they really love you, and want you to be successful, want you to be a successful homeowner, changing the community. That's what it's about. Once I got into my home, a lot of doors started opening up for me. I mean, my thought process changed. I went from being a renter, you know, to being a homeowner, to owning my little piece of America. And that made a great impact in my daughter's life, because I was a single parent. And she watched me. She watched me, you know, build that house and put my time into it. And, you know, she watched me over the years pay on it and love her in it and raise her in it. And she saw that, and she's using a lot of that. She's now getting ready to graduate high school, but she's taking a lot of that with her now, just by watching and mocking after me. But what a great experience that Habitat, you know, has created this opportunity for people who, in most cases, sometimes otherwise wouldn't, you know, be able to have such a low payment with no interest and a place to call their own. And another, you know, aspect of it is rebuilding the communities, because a lot of these communities need, you know, we need to redevelop these communities and take the people that are in there and just teach them and train them and restructure those areas to make those areas thrive again. Make people have a sense of caring and having pride in their communities. And that's exactly what Habitat did for me.